Hello, greetings, welcome to another edition. I'm back out metal detecting in England after 2 weeks of storms and rain. It's finally nice. We've got sun, we've got blue sky, it's dry, and I've come back to a permission where I've been numerous times before, found 4 or 5 hammered coins on here. Me, Ash and Luke did a wild camp just down there last June. It was beautiful, red hot. I've not been back since, so I've come to the Hoard site where I found those hammered coins, and I'm going to use Deus 2 on relic mode, and I'm going to see if I can pick up any more. Look at this. 68, 72. Very hammered numbers, but it's probably going to be lead. But we've got to have a look, because I'm literally only yards from the Hoard site. Well, it was just a piece of aluminium. Never mind. This is literally where we camped, right here. Streams down there where our beer and food was. Look at this, I've got a big fat 90. 91. Well, it wasn't the big coin, it was a big chunk of lead. But look at that. Perfectly round. It's got all these indentations in it, all these craters. What on earth is that? Somebody please tell me what you think that is or was, if anything, because that is weird. I've never seen anything like it. So this is where we camped. There's the stream where we stored our beer and food. We detected the hell out of this. Look at this. An 86, it's pretty deep. 87, worth a look. Still in the hole. I've got it out, it's right there. About pinpoint depth this was. General mode did pick it up as well. What have we got? Is it going to be anything exciting? I really don't know. Ah, look at that. It just had to be a spindle whorl. Not the greatest in the world. I have a few spindle whorls off this place and they always seem to be like this. Poor man's spindle whorls. But that is a big signal that has not been found before, right on camp. So when I first started metal detecting on this field, I used to call it the dead field because I just couldn't find anything, I couldn't get any signals. Several months later, I stumbled across 3 medieval Edward III silver coins. So it's now called the Hoard field, and still there's not a lot, but today with the Deus 2, I've been finding lots of lead. I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but it's finding stuff. I'm picking up more signals, little bits of lead like this. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go over this field again another day, but not today, and see if I can find some more. You know, there might be some more hammers in here. Who knows? But this is a classic example of the signals I'm picking up on relic mode. Look at that, faint 71. Let's see what General says. See, even General picks it up. It's not great, but relic mode really lets you know there's something there. Yet again, another little tiny piece of lead. Almost the full length of the pinpointer in depth. That is a really, really good sign. Really impressive stuff. 87, it's only just picking that up. So it's either small or deep, or both. See what relic mode says about this. Relic mode loves that. 88. Well, whatever it is, it's in there. Do we have something nice? Oh God. It's just a piece of scrap aluminium, isn't it? Never mind. I thought I'd dig this one. I thought it would be lead. It was 83. Pretty big signal. Sounded like that. And it's round, it's white, it's lead. But is it anything interesting? Or is it just a lead disc? One of those classic Derbyshire lead discs. No, that is some sort of trade weight. And it looks really cool. I'm going to give this a little wipe and I'll come back to you. A little clean. Well, has anyone ever seen one of these before? Because I haven't. It almost looks like a pot mend, but I'm pretty certain it is not a pot mend. I think that's a lead weight. It's almost perfectly circular. The bottom's completely flat. Yeah, I'd love to hear people's thoughts on that. Is that a trade weight of some sort? I love a bit of lead. Medieval. I like this one on the Deus too. It's not deep. Solid 90. It could be aluminium junk, but it could be a big coin. Let's do a live dig. Just there. Not hopeful. There's a lot of junk on this field. I've already dug cow tubes, lead, aluminium. Just got to dig it all. It's a coin. Well, I think it is. Nothing exciting. A halfpenny. Could be George the Sixth. Could be Victoria. I really don't know. I'll give it a clean and I'll show you. Well, it's actually a little bit earlier. It's an 1806 George the Third halfpenny. You can just see him facing to the right. Little beady head. So yeah, don't mind that. First coin of the day on a heavily detected permission. So my next find, it was a scratchy little 70s signal, pretty deep, 6 inches. Sounds alright out the hole now. Well, this permission is renowned for being hard to find good targets, good signals, because, you know, finds are few and far between. But look at this. Banging 90. That sounds sweet, and I mean sweet. I'm going to do a live on this one. Really like this one, but it could be junk, could be aluminium, could be lead. But I'm going to say it's a coin. Confident. Still in the hole, great sign. After all this, it's probably going to be junk. Oh, it's a coin, look, but it's not silver. It's not exciting. It's the same as we had earlier on, I believe. A George III halfpenny. Just, can I make him out on there? It's very worn and smooth. Don't know if you can see, but that is George III facing to the right. It's exactly the same as the last coin that I found an hour or so ago. There's Britannia. You're looking at 1806, 200 years old. Another old coin with the Deus too. About 10 metres to my right, there is an old church just there. Can't show you. These are the signals I guess you should get excited about. Deep, faint, mid-tone, 69, 70. You know, could be hammered, could be gold, but it's probably going to be lead. Small bit of lead. Bloody lead. Piece of lead. Told you. Tons of lead on here. I have to head back to my car to empty the lead out of my pockets because it is literally weighing my trousers down. So much lead today. Lots of signals. Am I enjoying myself though? I don't know if I am today. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I just need something nice to come up. A nice bit of old silver or something. Yeah. Changed fields. I've also changed hats because I was getting too hot. This is the church field. Done it to death before with other machines, so I'm really interested to see what I can find. And I've already had a signal just down here, high 70s, and I'll show you what it is. Another tiny little button to add to the collection that was coming in sort of mid 70s. Didn't record the signal because I thought it was going to be junk or lead. Yeah. Another little button, exactly the same as the last one, I think. Next target, relic mode. Big fat 88. That's screaming, asking to be dug. I have my first big penny of the day. Or is it just a piece of junk? It's a little bit too deep. Do anything good, I think, or anything small. Should be in there. And as you can see, it is a big stonking chunk of lead for the scrap man. This is my first pewter button of the day. Great little signal, 53, sounded like this. Like that, nice and faint, 6 inches deep. Could have been a hammered that, could have been a hammered. But yeah, like finding those now. Again with the Deus 2, I'd absolutely screaming signal. It's 86, 87, something like that. Full pinpoint to depth. And look at that, we're back on the medieval lead. And again, it's a spindle wall, but a really rubbish one, a really cheap, crude one. Had a few of these off this field before, but there's another one to add to the collection. This looks like a nice spot to sit down, have my lunch, have a cup of coffee, chill out. What a beautiful little place. Just love being here. It's one of my favourite places, steeped in medieval history. It's enchanting, it's scenic, it's just a beautiful location. Today's lunch, kindly donated by G-Regs. Chicken, lettuce, mayo, baguette, salt vinegar crisps, and a brace of cookies in there. Well, this little area here in summertime is always waist deep in nettles, so I think this looks like a good spot to have 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll see if we can find anything down in this little area by the river, by the stream, and by this old barn. Well, I walked straight onto a lovely 87. It's not deep. It's not small either. But it's certainly worth digging. It's a bloody bottle top. Bloody gold bottle top. What are the chances? Never mind. No detector for this one. 92, 93 on the surface. Is it something or is it junk? That's the question. I just don't know. It's going to be junk. Nice if it was a ring, but I just don't think it is. It could be a ring, but a bloody poor man's ring is actually a ring, but it's a junker, unfortunately. Not found a nice ring in a long time. Hey, what a pity. On another day. I'll get my gold ring one day. 8 years in, I still haven't found a freaking gold ring. I'm probably the only person with a metal detector not to find one. This little patch down here, me, Ash and Luke did this to death. And I mean to death. I've just had another signal. Oh, look at that. That is not what you want to find or see. Shotgun shell in the clod. Bloody dog whistle. Common find for me, these are. Got 5 or 6 of these at home, somewhere in a tub in the garage. But yeah, it's another find. Let's carry on with Deus 2. I just want to take the opportunity to thank all my subscribers, all my viewers, everybody who keeps liking and commenting on my videos. I'm having a really good time. It's hard work, but you know, I'm trying to grow my channel. I want 100,000 subscribers, but it's never going to happen in this lifetime. I've been buying new stuff. I bought myself a brand new phone, which I'm going to be using for recording eventually. I have used this for some of my clips today. It's all going to be in 4K today. It's going to be some serious work editing it and putting it all together, but you know. Well, this looks to be my third coin of the day. That's what it sounded like. Solid 86. I opened it up and it literally flew out the hole. And you just know who it's going to be. It's my bloody youth, George V, with his moustache and everything. What year we got on this? 1916, I believe. 106 years old. Big old penny. Don't mind that today. I reckon I've got another coin here. Solid 89. A bloody can, but it's not a coin. Look, it's a bloody lid off something. Oh, it's not a lid off something. Some sort of World War II badge. British Boys of something. Farms. British Boys of something farms. That is interesting. Never seen one of those before. Never found one of those before. 3525 on the back, look. Wonder if that's got a soldier's number or something. That's cool. I'm going to clean it up and I'll show you a close up. Don't know if you can see it better from this angle. Can't really see what the logo is on it, but it certainly says British Boys for something-ish farms. And then it's got 3525 on the back. Anyone wants to tell me what that is? Well, I probably will have found out by the time you guys see this. So yeah, that's cool, interesting, something different. Solid 80. I was convinced this was going to be a moo tube, so I didn't record it. But it's not a moo tube. It's actually a coin. Probably going to be Mr. Baldy or Victoria. That's a Valehead Victoria, look. That's cool. I'll give it a little clean up and I'll come back to you. There are literally streams everywhere on here, so it's really handy. But there you go, as you can see, it's not in the best condition ever for a Victoria penny. The date on it is 1897. So yeah, that's 4 coins I found today. Well, that's me done. I'm calling it a day on the medieval landscape. Finds have been pretty rubbish today, but you know, that's the way it goes on Derbyshire pasture. It's not easy finding stuff, especially here, but I have found some amazing stuff here in the past, so there's always that chance. But yeah, so I'm going to work my way back to the car, go home, have a shower, watch the rugby, and chill out for the rest of my Saturday. But thanks very much for watching. It means the world to me. Everybody supporting my channel. Leave me a comment if you want to say hello, and yeah, I'll see you on the next adventure. Hoping I can get out tomorrow, but we'll have to see about that. There are people out there who've been sending me money via PayPal, and I'm so grateful. It's been so useful to me. So if anyone else wants to support the channel, you can go to my homepage and click here, buy me a coffee. Any money that comes in this way will go straight back into the channel, whether it's for recording equipment, t-shirts, other stuff like that. I'm so grateful for everybody's support, so thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.